those Boots of Bearing.
Boots of Bearing is the kind of a key item. You want to have Tranquil Boots. You need to have something to help out your team. I think in this one, Lotus Orb later down the line might be an item of a choice because other heroes don't build into it. Great against Razor Static Link, of course. Put that on your TB. Great against Overgrowth. Is there anything out of ordinary when it comes down to faucets? Razor taking what he needs to take. Drow Ranger doesn't have the best faucets. The Vantage Point one is the one that deals 20% more damage when attacking from the high ground. The other one is she can use items and move during multi-shot, so that's kind of a eh.
30 seconds remaining.
Eh.
Yeah, there was also a nerf to Drow Ranger where Gust no longer grants you bonus movement speed, so... A lot of nerfs to Drow Ranger. She does have this one where she's sitting on the high ground. Works well with Glacier, of course. But that's gonna be good.
Definitely something to look out to in terms of how quickly the shard gets picked up for Drow. See how that lane goes. Erica, the lane for Clinks was okay. And truthfully, my big lookout is 7E. Been dominated 2 games in a row. What's he going to do with this Razor?
Should be getting ahead in this lane. Also, when it comes down to people rotating, Ponlo, he had an amazing game 1. Had a, I would say, even great game 2, even though they lost. He did as much as he could on Pagana. And now I want to see him rotate to the mid lane, try to get stuff done. Ori, 16 static link damage stolen. But he does last hit with a lightning storm.
Keeps that one anyway. Interested to see the play from FY as well on this 4-position Centaur. Not exactly the easiest heroes to kill.
I'm looking at Razor 70 missing most of his CS in the mid lane, even with the stolen damage.
Dire's courier has been slain.
It's definitely showing that Ori is the better mid player. Especially if he wins a matchup like this where it should be Razor favored, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. A couple of mistakes did happen, and Bach getting the first blood grenade, Centaur Stomp, ZZQ, Astrian Protector, soaking up all of that damage. Not sure what happened there. I don't think he should die, but I guess they got level 2. Killed him with Malefice or just Eidolons. He kills the courier as well. Oh, not a great start for them.
No, and not sure what Low has against ZZQ, because he was instant tipping on that first blood kill. I wonder if there's any bad blood between the two of them, but we'll get this a little bit of a fight recap. Malefice there with the hoof stomp. Equal damage basically done by both these heroes from Azure. Centaur, of course, looking for the bracers, using that horsepower. Bach is the Event Horizon.
Full spell name. Not the best one. This feels a bit lackluster.
Blood grenade onto Erica. Hoof stomp. These Eidolons, they've got the Malefice.
Event Horizon.
Trying to get the damage out. Yeah. The Event Horizon's too much. You can yell Murph as much as you want, but you can't get it past the Event Horizon.
You're getting sucked in.
Oh, yeah.
That's like having black hole without having a black hole. Good start for Azure. 2 kills already in the top lane. This was supposed to be a lane where they sustained, but problem is your Drow Ranger will always be on the back foot in this lane. Playing into Eidolons, there will be a lot of denies. Erica will need to catch up. Now, Return of Shadows available, and also Healing Lotus. I could see them scoring another kill in this lane.
For sure.
70 mid, diving quite deep.
TP could come from a Centaur if he's not too careful. There was a TP started by Pugna, I believe.
And Ponlo immediately
stopped it with the... Yeah. There's nothing to stop an FY TP. Honestly, probably just the fact that he wouldn't have mana for a stun afterwards. Bach again, Malefice, and they're gonna go. They've got the silence, but I don't think that's enough. Bach's already on a killing spree, and game 1 looks so promising for Team 0. Game 2 was all Azure, and we're already starting with this top lane being so good for Bach.
It's looking pretty rough. This is also not the lane where you can stabilize with any kind of a play. This is supposed to be the sustain lane, so somebody needs to come top and try to get stuff going. Needs to be 7E. Even with rotation from Dark Willow, I don't think you should be able to get the kills there. Maybe 1 kill on a support, but other than that, you should be fine.
Go picked up here for the Centaur. Early into this urn. Hook stomp once again. There's
Good
silent body blocks from FY. I don't think they'll quite have the damage, nor do they want to go under the tower, but there are a lot of Eidolons here. Not too careful. You could just die immediately. This is really the lane with the most action. Mid, Ori, staying ahead in CS. Bottom's been pretty quiet for the most part. Nothing really doing elsewhere, and really a question of how much they can get done for Azure in this top lane. Put this Obs down, then this Sentry. They don't see anybody, though. Not see where the Centaur is at. Fly with 1 bracer. See if
he gets an angle.
A go.
There is Ponlo who just TP'd to the top lane.
No TP on TMing, by the way. It's going to have to go through the Twin Gate as they go for Bach. This would be a killing spree going the way of Ponlo. They'll try to at least trade onto Erica, which is a trade that's pretty worth it.
Blood
here
grenade.
Comes this Pugna. TMing's here with a blood grenade. The Nether Blast, they've got the kill on Ponlo. Do they want to dive for ZZQ?
Not
The
really
thought was
worth
there
it.
for a second, but it's not much value if you lose a +1 going for that kill.
This also gives Centaur some free time, getting some CS, getting some solo XP. As a position for Centaur, very important that you get yourself to that level 6 with the Stampede, high impact ability, and they're not done yet. Even low
The
is
meta.
here.
Yeah, they want to go on Erica, who just came back to lane. You're going to be alive with a TP on cooldown for another minute.
And this is going to be the tower.
Oh,
Meta, still
Ori.
half duration. You have Catapult, you have Enigma, and then Low can go back to the bottom lane, continue to farm up. They can't really pressure the tower with Pangolier. Things are falling apart, and it's not slowly, actually very quickly for Team 0. They need to pick up the XP rune on their side of the map.
You really do. Talked about it in games 1 and 2, just the importance of getting your 6 on some of these heroes as a support. You've got level 5 for FY at 7 minutes, something we saw from ZZQ on the Clockwork in the game that he played that on, where he was able to steal the Wisdom Rune and get a kill. But the fact that FY is involved in 5 kills in 7 minutes, he didn't really need to do that. He just picks up the Wisdom Rune, and he's already feeling like you might have Stampede soon enough.
Refills the bottle. Pretty much having a perfect game on this position for Centaur. 1500 HP. This hero does not die. ZZQ probably pay with his life here. Too many heroes around him.
Ori's gonna get that kill. FY's gonna push even closer to 6. Have arcane boots on Ori. He's got that bottle as well. Ibakidik's only level 1, so the pushing power out of this Leshrac isn't too high just yet, but 7E coming around, and he's coming to steal some camps. You gotta be careful.
As Shield Rune can't afford to go greedy. They need to bring a 3rd hero to kill him, or he doesn't have much mana to work with.
Yeah, has 13 wand charges, arcane boots in 20, but currently half the pool. Try to clean up some creeps as Low. Low, when he first popped onto the scene on YBB, it was either he played Terrorblade or he played Phantom Assassin.
This is how you start as carrier. You have TB +1, then you have these hero specialists like illusion specialists like Nightfall, known as the press kid back in the days, playing PL Terrorblade. That's how you get to notice. Then you had these players who play something Monkey King, Crystallis, that other players don't play. And there's a lot for Drow Ranger to recover in this game. Just hit level 6, doesn't have an item. Blade of Alacrity coming on the courier.
Dominator
tough game.
Already on there's 6 for FY, so they have Stampede pre 10 minutes. That's massive. It's only level 4. There's the Stampede. There's the potential turnaround. The static link, but that already broke. 7E. He used his ult, but he's in so much trouble.
Overextending, not respecting the level 6, not respecting the Stampede.
I don't know if they were expecting it that early.
If there was no Stampede, I think they get a kill on Ori. He probably dies afterwards. Bach, he's coming in.
Yeah, was in trouble. The Eidolons are here. The Nether Blast misses, but they've got the life drain with the Hope Stomp, and Bach's got another kill. It is 9-1.
It needs to be beyond. He needs to get stuff done. Level 7, Shield Crash is maxed out, pushing the tower in the bottom lane. Spirit Vessel coming, but they definitely need his teamfight presence. They need his damage. Need somebody who can soak up the damage as well for the team. Razor doesn't feel too comfortable getting close to the fight, especially after a death like that. 7E, 0-1 and 0 on mid Razor.
It's a better matchup too. But it still ends up 700 gold behind Ori at the 10-minute mark. These supports on the side of Team Zero, Ponglo's still level 4.5.
Their XP rune didn't get stolen, so needs to find a lane for himself. Right now, soaking up the experience in the bottom lane, has Shadow Realm available. Plus a Healing Lotus, Raindrop, keeping him alive, baiting a bit. This is a good... Wait, he just killed himself. Didn't pop the Healing Lotus, used Blood Grenade. And the neutral creep hit him.
At least they'll get TMing, right? Yeah? Alright, there it is. At least they'll get TMing, but it's not worth losing 7E.
Spirit Vessel charge is now available on Beyond from that kill, so all good. They did heavily commit. At least Pagna didn't get XP for Ponlo. Ponlo will definitely love to get XP from that kill or anything on the map pretty much. Level 4, 12 minutes into the game. Needs a lot of recovery on his side.
Can we get a replay of that blood grenade? If possible. Up play. He's coming in. Apply. Getting a little bit low. Ori's here. ZZQ. Chase back. That pig pull supports the net worth is 3K. The experience is only about 12%. It's the supports that are really missing out of the moment.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
Big difference in terms of supports, what they bring to the table. FY already using Stampede 2 or 3 times, getting the value out of it, dominating the lane. 7E. ZZQ is behind him, but doesn't have overgrowth.
And he's a couple creeps off of it. And getting this creep wave, he should be able to get into level 6. Now they have overgrowth. They have level 4 in the Diabolic Edict as well. Or you can start to push these towers if he feels comfortable enough to just move forward.
They will move together. 14-minute XP rune coming up. Bach will pick it up on his side of the map, and we'll finish off Helm of the Dominator in 400 gold with Edict that you mentioned. Nobody kills this Helm creep, so that's going to be pretty massive upgrade in terms of team fight potential, pushing out the waves with the Ancient Black Dragon if you can find it.
What's the go-to ancient creep that you're going to be picking up? As FY stampedes away, but the Overgrowth committed. Oh, Black Hole. It's only on to Beyond.
That's great healing lotus. Gets it.
ZZQ.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just watched and Black Hole for nothing.
Okay, they got something out of it. It's all about delaying the game until they feel fight ready. Beyond sitting on 2,000 gold. Let's see what he decides to pick up. Whether he feels that he needs a Blink Dagger to be the initiator for the team, or if there's something else that he's cooking. Gonna be Blink for now.
No, nothing off menu. It's just straight up standard Blink Dagger.
Radiant has reinforced their structures.
I think it's okay. The whole time TB just farming up this Manta, or at least trying to. Brambo's thrown behind the tier 1 tower, and they do get the deny. Unable to get that tower as Erica shows up. Erica, though, bottom of the net worth of the course.
No Stampede. This should be the kill.
Stomp, trying to get away. Brambles down again. Curse Crown and a kill for Beyond. They also get Lowe's Courier at the same time. They're starting to play aggressive, and this is something that Team Zero does really well.
If they can find Terrorblade, Scan just connected. Bedlam available, no Terrorize. Down to half HP already. DPs are coming in.
Got the Rolling Thunder. Sunder used, though. And with the Spirit Vessel, not sure it's going to matter. Low all alone, and nobody can help him out. It's a little surprising that the response wasn't quite there from Azure Ray.
What is that thing where TB just died? Underneath the Watcher. What is it? That looks like some kind of a bear fur or something.
I don't see anything.
The Watcher. It was definitely on the screen. Still on the screen.
Screenshot it for me.
We can check it out bottom once the action is gone. Something that Pango bounced out of. 80 damage with the Corruptify double edge. What is that thing? Yeah, that thing right there.
It's a tree stump.
Was that in the game the whole time? I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Sorry, it's not a tree stump, it's a tent. It's a little tent. It's got 2 sticks holding it up. Tent's maybe not the right word. Covering, awning. I think so.
It's a troll. Yeah, trolls live.
For the trolls. Starts to rain, they huddle up, they stay warm, they make fire.
What if it's not a troll camp? Does that still exist? Because I don't think I've ever noticed that. I noticed on the spells and stuff. You probably should have noticed that, where you're like, oh, look at this. It's a frog. It's some kind of a...
What do you think I'm doing? Just looking at nature on the map all the time? Oh my god. Oh, ZZQ. He's got Overgrowth. Lowe's probably dead again.
No Sunder.
He doesn't have Sunder.
He's alone.
Not probably. He is very dead. He even stopped moving.
They managed to stabilize. The good thing for Team Zero is that they have TBS carry on Azure Ray, which it doesn't feel good right now. Overgrowth ready to use on 4.
Yeah, Overgrowth on 4, Terrorize on a 2. Didn't hit on the TMing, so they were able to suck down ZZQ. They've got the static link on the FY. The right clicks are in. They've got themselves another kill. As the turn crowns on Azure Ray. Go to the black hole, but it doesn't quite hit Erica. They'll still get the kill on a 70. It zones out Erica a little bit. Bot's still moving forward. They get the kill on the Warrior. They'll take another track. They've got TB coming back into this one as they'll lose TMing. But do they want to continue? Yeah, they do. Metamorphosis committed. Eric on the high ground. FY looks for the hook stomp, gets the kill, and now they're going to look for Beyond. He's here with the Malefist. They've got the Midnight Pulse down. Swashbuckle to try and leave. FY's following this up with a hook stomp that's on cooldown for another 2 seconds, but blink over from Bach. They'll chase. They've got some Eidolons. They'll get the kill. Lowe's got a double kill despite dying to start that one off.
They overcommitted. Terrorize did not hit onto Enigma. That's the big one. And they were also not on the same page. Overgrowth onto 4. Everybody else went completely back. I think they should have gotten more out of that fight. But Azure, low. Double kill all of a sudden. Definitely didn't deserve to get it. And that's going to be his Manta style now completed, which is great against, of course, Dark Willow, removing some of the root mechanics. Great against Terrorblade, Silence, and also Spirit Vessel. 74% in favor of Azure Ray, Gaben says.
I do lead the net worth on all 3 cores. Low really wanting to work towards this BKB. Needs it, I'd say, fast. And they make it look so easy to kill him the few times that they have caught him. 7E playing a dangerous game. There's the Decrepify, and they land the stun, but with TPs coming through, they need to leave. Say they need to leave, but FY also holding his ground here, and he's got a Blink Dagger flying out. Got the Mallet Fist. Follow. Own up. Or he gets credit for that kill, and it's another Black Dragon here for Bach. He said nobody really deals with these Overlord creeps that well.
Can't really do much. Creep and moving as a unit. Black Hole off cooldown in 35. Gotta clear the enemy ancient stack.
FY too. They find the proper opening. Beyond, not the easiest to kill. Have Blink, but Beyond, they spotted him and they just back away.
Saw Netherlord being placed. So the icon immediately went back.
Radiant's top
Easy Q. Trying to farm up his Blink Dagger after picking up Aghanim's Shard. So we'll have that permanent invisibility when near the trees. Trying to scout things out for his team. Power Ranger
smoke
managed to recover, I would say, nicely. They're still top 3 from Azure Ray.
70.
Network. Let's see if they can find something. They can.
Hook stomp, and they will get the follow-up stun from Ori with the life drain. It's Bach who gets the kill on a 70. The TP's not in time. That's the debut of the Blink Dagger from FY. They're out deep in their own jungle. Erica, level 15, and just 1,200 gold away from having that axe. That upgrade to the Frost Arrows, having that hypothermia can be huge.
Top tower was utterly
Losing
destroyed.
another tower here. Roshan.
The map is starting to shrink.
Yeah, potentially for Azure Ray. They do have sustain with Pugna. They do have damage with Leshrac. Ori. Bloodstone, Dual Scepter, and Whisper of the Dread. Us having Pugna's Decrepify, which is maxed out to deal even more damage, and Pugna did find a really good neutral item for himself. Tian Ming, Eye of the Vizier, so he can keep the distance.
The life drain this Tormentor, get it 22 minutes. Could be Shard 4. Damn it. So he's got the Netherward increased cast range and the upgrade to life drain as well. Got this Ancient Black Dragon just pushing mid too.
Dire's middle tower.
Look at the Shard on 7E. See? Trian underfarmed? No, Trian and ZZQ had it, so
he
it
bought the Shard. Not a bad Shard to get for free, or you buy that later. There's always items to buy on Razor, but could be really nice pulling people in, pulling you closer so that they can't run away. There's also a Stampede to save people out of trouble, but 70 having a rough time on Razor. Not so much, I would say, in terms of the score and the farm, which is still pretty low, but just not having a game. Like was unable to play into the matchup that he was supposed to win, then overextends, gets killed, gets jumped, Blink reveal on Centaur, also a kill on him.
A lot of time given. They've got this Ags on Erica, but that being said, Low, he's got the BKB. That's what he really wanted, and they're going to go for this Roche. However, Team Zero, they're wise to this, and FY going to try and stand in the right spot, breaking the smoke from 70. That's the Blink Dagger that's going to be broken. Just not far enough away. The damage in from Erica, they're pulling him in with that short. They got his back by Roche. They are going to save FY. Whoa, with the BKB, they get the kill eventually from Beyond. And this isn't exactly looking like that great of a fight. The BKB was already used. The stun lands onto the Dark Will. Maybe they can get the kill here onto the Dark Will, but he rolls up into the air. This damage isn't coming out well enough on the side of Azure. Ray, they've got Erica just doing so much damage from off to the side. Pablo finally dies to TMing. They'll use the Overgrowth. They're going to look over his box. He's hit with the Spirit Vessel. Maybe coming down the back. It's going to be on the two. Get ZZQ and Beyond. 7E now needs to kind of bail from this one as Erica, despite the fact that he was nailing a lot of damage on the side of Azure, Ray just doesn't get enough out of the fight.
They wanted Centaur so badly, knowing that his buyback is on cooldown. Gets decryptified, gets saved, and then gets bashed by Roche, takes some extra damage. Doesn't feel comfortable coming back to the fight. The fight was on two different sides. You had Pango as well on the left side of the map, soaking up the attention from Terrorblade. And now they will take Roche on for themselves. Low will pick it up. And I think it's go time. Now that you know that there is no black hole, there is no meta, but meta's gonna come off cooldown because of that 15 talent, minus 20 seconds. Pretty good new talent on TB. Whoa.
He's in trouble. He just got this Aegis. How many times are we gonna see this?
So far today, we've seen it like 2 or 3 times.
Die immediately. Here comes in. BKB's gonna be popped by 70. The damage from Erica again. He can't forget about Erica. But Erica being left to just throw out these heavy-duty right clicks.
It is a lot. Also, he's not life-stealing. There is Spirit Vessel available on Pango and also Hypothermia stacks. Now, they are in charge for the next good 25-30 seconds how the fight is going to be played out. ZZQ with the Blink Dagger, this is the big pickup. He needs to cancel the black hole, or if he finds an opening during Stampede when they're walking down the target so that he can't run away.
This is Drow. When there's no black hole, Drow is in a good spot, and we talked about this at the beginning of the game, and I'm not going to, you know what, it's not we. You talked about this at the beginning of the game.
It's fine.
Shard now purchased for Drow for the Glacier.
Glacier's going to be good. If he's on the high ground, deals 20% more damage. It also looks like crit, so the damage is going to be red. Pretty cool.
So, what can they do? Because you said it. And even though that Roche fight goes not that great, they end up finding themselves still being the aggressors.
Not for long. Black hole coming off cooldown with the BKB. 7E. Invis rune available on him. SNY going Satanic. That's the build to survive. If you can get Static Link, Satanic in the middle of a fight. Even if they throw everything on you, you can still survive. ZZQ playing a bit of a dangerous game on Treant. Exactly how he needs to play.
Net worth lead here. But still feeling like Zero have control of a lot. There's no way
he got dusted. ZZQ. Does he?
Rough.
He's in a spot where they don't see him. He is the tree himself.
He is the tree.
Yeah. He's out, gets out of trouble, buys a little bit more time for the team. Drow Ranger, Shard, Chanted Quiver also found level 18. As if this Drow Ranger is not focused in a team fight, she could go ham. They need to get on top of her and try to kill her off.
I would say the timing might be now to even try and go on Erica before the BKB. So once that BKB is there, we've seen them already kind of struggle with this shard that was picked up for 7E. Generation bottled up for Leshrac. It'd be good to go for a fight as well.
If they can kite the black hole, if they can like terrorize during the Stampede or Bramble, I think they win this fight. I think that with the draft that they have, this is a better scaling draft on their side. Grin Protector will start to get more items. He was thinking about maybe getting the Aghanim Scepter. Still needs to get, you know, good amount of farm, but has one job: stop that black hole from going off.
He almost did a good job of it in the last fight that happened near Roche. Doc was low when he threw that black hole. Was fortunate enough that Erica was kind of staying far enough back in the fight that wasn't in range of getting the Enigma. Get about going in with the blink. Both heroes blink, but not finding their target.
Has uninvited guests.
Fortunate to not hit their target there, and it just leaves more time for Drow to farm. And same with 7E.
Drow Ranger in the late game. Uh-oh, the wraparound. He stays for this wave. Stampede on top of him. Rest of the team is catching up. There's also no 7E, so he's not taking that fight. Erica just got scouted. Observer ward did expire. Needs to get out of trouble. Okay. Good read.
He gets out of there. Black hole used, and it will get the kill and beyond. But now, again, it's now knowing that black hole is on cooldown.
Should take a fight. As soon as he gets out, even if you lose that fight, Ori, okay, there was nothing to stun him with. You can see the damage from Erica. BKB now completed, about to crack level 20. Multi-shot damage. Got self-movement speed. That's the new level 20 talent on Drow Ranger, now that we removed self-movement speed from being a part of basic ability.
Right. Post stomp. 7E. They don't really have any more lockdown, but land a stun on a ZZQ, and 7E went back in and almost just got obliterated there.
Needs to be careful. Drow Ranger is also the key for winning the fight.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end.
They need to try to set things up. There should be a tower in the mid lane. Roshan, minute and 30 seconds, potentially. Well, continues to farm up. Getting bigger and bigger on TB, the most farm hero in the game. Daedalus, level 19. A Drow Ranger can still take care of Zero Blade with the Glacier, with her Aghanim Scepter, Enchanted Quiver, of course, marksmanship.
Level 20. Just continuing to farm up. Now 3K behind the TV, it's not as close. Push potentially up in a minute. And they're going to take this twin gate. They might find 7E again. But the scan from the Dire is right on the money.
They know, they just scanned 7E.
Yeah, now they scan 7E, and 7E is going to get out. And doesn't turn back into base. I think they spotted exactly where he's at. They just need to get the blink right. Whoa, smoke's going to break, and they won't be able to catch up to 7E. It's pretty speedy.
Oak was used. ZZQ. They need the Drow Ranger. They need her to be with the rest of the team. They need her damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Only do Roche. Is it going to be a quick one?
It is a quick
30
one.
seconds.
DB Illusion pushing the top lane. They do have living armor to stop some of that aggression. Extra armor. Extra 8 for now.
I'm tier 3. Gonna be healed up with the living armor.
Dire's top tower.
Pushing 12 seconds, and all of Team 0 have gone to top. Missed out on Roche.
Is under attack.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, actually.
Someone should have been inside a Roche pit. This is Aegis for your Draw Ranger, most likely, if you got it. Now, this looks pretty free for Azure. They do have the damage. Everybody's deeping into an outpost. Even if they smoke now, they're not going to be able to get there on time. Roshan's roar, they heard that, I hope.
They smoked immediately. Fly sitting with half the health. They need to get this Roche quick. They should time it out just before Team Zero get here. Dash is making this a little bit problematic.
They're super low. Oh, did just Sunder on one of his illusions, which was full HP. They know they're still sticking around. Let's see how they're gonna approach it. 7E, Satanic, SNY, Vindicator's Axe. A lot of armor, a lot of status resistance, and slow resistance from all of these items.
Oh, standing still, acting like an illusion. Erica TP's away. And Enigma pushing top. This tower low, but not dead. Stampede gets committed, but 70 pops the BKB.
Was afraid of getting caught by Yule Scepter into stun.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Actually a setup for the black hole. Now they can take the enemy XP rune, take enemy Tormentor, finish off the last tier 2 tower.
Bottom tower is in turmoil.
This is a good spot for Azure to be in, but I almost feel as if
Dire's bottom tower
they lose this fight and the game is in Team Zero's hands.
Staging high ground against Raw Ranger can be difficult.
It's never easy.
Yeah, you might, especially with amplified damage. All right, I don't think they noticed that. There was no observer ward, so this is the good time to strike. Let them go for the high ground. Doesn't have TP for another 10 seconds. One Draw Ranger needs to walk back into the base.
Those the one with the Aegis. They'll take the tier 1 tower. They're trying to area denial with that stun.
There it is.
From the Leshrac, but the Aegis is already gone.
Immediately popped by Draw Ranger. Glimmer Cape immediately on top of her.
Did they just let Low die? They'll BKB. No run.
Is that what you would do? Just let him die the second time?
If he had gotten caught is what I meant, but do you try to fight into amplified damage on the high ground? I don't think so, right? If Low had gotten caught one more time with
they
like a blink overgrowth.
If he gets caught, they jump in. Bach, Octarine Core, Blink Dagger, BKB. Haven't seen much of a black holes recently, especially on multiple heroes. There was one on the Pangolier and 2-man black hole before that, but other than that, it was a pretty silent game for him. Split pushing with the Ancient Black Dragon, getting a lot of farm. Our Ranger did catch up, second on the net worth now. Butterfly completed. That's the best, pretty much damage item you can buy on Draw Ranger.
7 minutes in. And Bach gets that shard, that Malefice upgrade, which is pretty solid in my opinion. Later in the game when these BKBs are low duration and all of a sudden Malefice is just bothering you.
It is annoying. It's also a super good early shard that you want to purchase on Enigma a lot of the times, depending what type of a game you're playing. If you are getting Vlads, if you're getting Boots of Bearing, then you can play off your Eidolons. FY. Still farming up his item, been pretty silent in the last couple of minutes. Lotus Orb, the item of a choice. We did discuss that after seeing the draft, that it's going to be such a good Lotus game, great against Overgrowth, of course. Links in.
70, he's got Satanic and BKB ready to go.
Making a difference.
BKB in the turnaround beyond is also here, but right quick damage. 70 is just going to melt to Low, who ends up sundering Ori. Uh-oh. Life drain. Ori is getting back. And there's the Glacier. Yeah, look at that. They've got the field of black hole. It's going to be stopped thanks to the Overgrowth, and that's 3 heroes dead. Erica just able to clean up.
Yeah, that's the damage from Draw Ranger. Do not underestimate it. We said that this lineup from Team Zero scales much better, and he's about to see what he can have from neutral items. So Mindbreaker gonna be sent back for now. Enchanted Quiver wants that attack range so he can keep the distance. Might take it later on. How much damage was that from Drow? 5,000 damage immediately. ZZQ has one job. Cancel the black hole. Stay as far as you can. Blink in, use Overgrowth on Enigma. There's no way for Enigma to defend against that. There's just not an item in the game that you can buy against it.
Radiant's bottom tower has unrighted
Get fortunate enough to kill him first. But it is tough.
Has fallen.
And they have found Spano. At least get the Dark Willow.
Status resistance making the difference there when they jumped 7E from SNY. 25 status resistance. Big difference because Leshrac was unable to land the stun. Also, I'll be honest, Feather. Butterfly. DB doesn't have MKB, so we'll have trouble dealing the damage into these two heroes.
5,000 lead. Now Drow at the top. How do you deal with this Drow? BKB being popped by Ori and the Stampede even needed to just get away. But Erica's staying by. Maybe they could find the positioning, but no, the Gust, it landed onto Ori. Moving in, they've got the Rolling Thunder. They'll get the kill on the TMing. Erica blows them up. Yule's up into the air. They need to be careful about Erica and the right-click damage that's going to come from this. Low on the high ground. He's committing. They've got the static link. They have the Lotus, but the right-click... Oh! It's blown up!
At the high ground.
It's the Glacier from the high ground. The black hole on a 2.
That just might be it.
It's going to be Erica who's going to be really cleaning up. Team Zero are on the doorstep of qualifying for TI.
That's why he sent back his neutral item. Tier 4 choices, no Mindbreaker. He says, I'll keep Enchanted Quiver, have that extra attack range, and have extended attack range, 350 on top of that when attacking with the 4-second cooldown. So he blasted Pagana immediately, and then TV just died, ignoring his base armor. 10,000 damage from Drow Ranger in the previous fight.
That's insane. Yeah, that last shot that hit the Terrorblade was 800 physical damage. Just ripped right through him. Let's take a look, because it has to be Erica. Yeah. I think the move has to
look from
be
where
Erica.
he's attacking Pagna, and it's just following him from the Glacier. Also, you are dealing 20% more damage when attacking from the high ground. And keeping the distance, 7E using himself as a bait, knowing that Erica is going to be behind. He dies one hit.
Attack range is insane. And just...
You also can't miss. Like, he was on the high ground, but you can't miss because of Enchanted Quiver.
So now Team Zero, they have a 3,000 net worth lead. I am wondering how Azure bring this game back. Truly don't know.
1,000 damage. That attack. And they're going in again. He has so much range. Enchanted Quiver, extra 75, 200 on Glacier. Hurricane Pike, extra 150. Level 26 now, 10% marksmanship chance.
I guess this is for the Stampede effect, but FY wants the X.
He wants to save people. If he can make TB invulnerable, drive him around.
Starting to rat.
Not effective when you have Grid Protector in the team, so he can heal it up. Roshan available in 40 seconds. Gonna be on Radiant side. Curse Crown.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna tick.
Oh, whoa. On the run still. We're even gonna Rolling Thunder. They're coming from the other side. Where's your team, Lo? Where is your team? Nobody's here. Now they go to the black hole. It's
He's ready to cancel it.
Oh, but it gets stopped with the overgrowth again. Whoa, who's gonna die? Box gone, no buyback.
This is it.
No
They are doing it.
Double Team Zero.
I thought they warned you.
They are on the edge. They can tasty.
They can feel that they're so close. Bottom lane being pushed in by Ori, level 24, not as affected. There is XP Rune if he wants to pick it up, but wants to do some split push action. I think it's time to go, knowing that Enigma doesn't have buyback. At least we know, but they know that there is no black hole. So even if he buys back, there's that split push action. If you're seeing it off screen, go for the
going straight force.
Yeah,
They're going straight force. Here's the answer. Is there an answer? They've got the glyph, but there's still 40 seconds without Terrorblade, or he's going to even jump in. Stun lands, they'll break the tether, but 70's committing. He wants to go. Stun lands again, Satanic, but Ori with the BKB doesn't quite have the damage. They'll go for it. Goes on the Glacier. They've got the kill on FY, who's going to have to buy back immediately.
The damage on Ori.
The damage. They need to be careful. Erica pops the BKB. Look at the hypothermia stacks. It chills down the spine as they're looking to get this. Bot goes in. He doesn't have black hole. He's just in the face.
They need to save him. The Satanic ready and
Save Erica. They've got the Satanic. They've got the Glacier again. Bot's going to end up dead, but 70 finally falls. FY dives for the second time. They've got terribly. There's the Thunder. Yule's up in the air with the BKB beam. Popeye low. Was it the right decision to go for the throne? They'll go after Erica below. He can't survive. He's got the Thunder, but 3 right clicks. That's it. That is gonna be it. GG Team Zero. Their first land is TI.
Oh man, what a performance in this third game. Team Zero against all odds pretty
And
much.
question marks from Erica. The excitement. Oh my God.
As it should. He was the one getting tipped, right? Low was the one who was tipping him and 70, and we can see the boys on screen knocked out the camera. Palmo broke the camera, doesn't care.
Does not care. He can afford a new one. Oh my God.
Beautiful,
Team Zero.
beautiful performance in this last game.
Wow.
All they needed to do is to farm up this Drow Ranger. Erica had a horrible start of the game. He came back, they killed him again. Low goes through the twin game.